three.
Take it on down!
Take it! Bishop with the basket. Midtown ball. To Novato, California, so don't miss out. Midtown foul. Freak. That's his first personal foul. For three.
Take it to the basket!
Freak, thanks.
Like the sun that
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother. She's always showing up late for work.
I arrive when my services are needed and not before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just explaining where he gets it from.
Was I missed?
Boy, where were you?
I was taking out the trash, Mama.
You're such a good son. I'm going to miss you when you go off to college.
Yeah, who's gonna do the trash detail?
Oh, don't worry about that, Pop. Cece could take over.
Not so fast. I'm going wherever you going. Someone has to keep you on track and them college chicks off.
That's right, CC. You help tutor him.
I've decided to go to the great University of Michigan.
Oh, yes! Good choice, son!
Ann Arbor really appeals to me, and I look forward to developing into a great player under the great tutelage of the amazing coaching staff.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking and vibing?
Oh, my goodness. Freaking and vibing.
Right now, somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's reading the
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Arizona and the Michigan Wolverines.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
A look at Arizona's starting group. They've got Mitchell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their moment. And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And he gets it to go. 10 points for Freak.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Passes it to Lewis. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Here's Hughes. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, for a long time, Michigan. Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
And for the Wolverines, they have one official title in 1989. Have made it into the college championship game a lot of other times. Finished 5 times as the runner-up.
Now here's Ewing. Here's Hollins. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hughes misses in close. Arizona trails by 10.
And there have been some highs and lows in the Michigan program. Overall, you have to give them credit for being a persistent presence in the tournament. A lot of iconic moments have been involved. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Hughes. Shot is off. Johnson with some nice D. Arizona trails by 13. Goodwin passes to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5. Stolen by Mitchell. Now the feed to Goodwin. Knocked away. He kicks it to Hollins. There's the dish to Johnson. But 3, and no good trying to get that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Wolverines leading by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the second half of basketball right around the corner. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
Taking a look at Arizona. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point. Hughes with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Hughes. Hughes got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Wolverines.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing... student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has